So the next challenger is Stefan Tijsen from Pot Fishing the Agency and Clawbinder Pro. Before I invite Stefan to the floor, I had the criteria somewhere because I would like to remind you what it was about. No, they're not here. Okay, I can tell you the criteria. Yay! Yeah. So the potential for impact on welfare, of course, innovative nature and originality, so similar to the other one, but in this case also the feasibility, the practical feasibility of implementing the idea. So keep that in mind. And then I would like to invite Stefan Tijsen. The floor is yours, and Dee.
Great. So, good morning, everybody. Nice to see you all here. My name is Stefan Tijsen. Yeah, what a roller coaster. I needed to laugh a little bit on Lars standing on stage because I recognize that if somebody has an idea and you need to find some other mates who believe in your idea, and I recognize here are two from my team members, and I was walking like last winter with this idea already in my head into one of them shops, and I was saying, I have an idea, and I have many ideas, and the guys were like, oh my God, there we go again. So since then, it has been a roller coaster. Past years, we had a lot of new friends, England, Scotland. Yeah, it was amazing. For me, yeah, I will show you. I am just a fisherman. And I say just because it has been a roller coaster. My family is in fisheries for generations of generations. And yeah, we have a small beam trawler. We had a potting vessel. And as you can see, just last week I was going to my grandpa and look in his shoebox for some nice pictures. So this is how it all started. Like, this is all my family here. Family. Yeah, now my brother is taking over the fishing company because I started an innovation company like 5 years ago because I'm working a lot with young fishermen, and I find that when you're at sea, you don't have time because from Sunday till Friday each week or more days you're on the sea. So you not have time to innovate, you not have time to, you're happy to be with your family in the weekend. That's the most precious thing, family. So I thought, I like to work with people. I've been a skipper also, and years over years you see in different countries that there are a lot of opportunities, but still fishermen needs a bit of help from people on the land. I stepped up 5 years ago. I started my company, Pot Fishing Agency, see all the connection in different countries. And yeah, I was fishing with crab creels, lobster creels, did some testing on live langoustine. And now I have an innovation company just starting for your idea. I'm inventing a sole creel, Dover sole creel. I'm inventing an aquaculture oyster robot driving itself by table oysters. It's all in my head and I'm looking at the guys already. But we're going to start up that project. And one of the main things is the Clawbinder Pro. And I have a lot of friends with ministries and NGOs and so far, traveling around the world. And I'm hearing more and more about animal welfare. 5 years ago in our restaurants in Holland, it was about the price. What is the price from the product? What is the price from the fish? These days, if I'm going in a good fish restaurant, it's not about the price, it's about the welfare. Where is it fished? How is it handled? Is it handled with care? It's a whole other world we live in with now in the fisheries. To be proud, I am now much proud. And so last year, I presented the idea in a podcast with Michelle, And I think it was like a few months later, I get a call from England. Hello, Stefan, are you that guy with that machine on your boat? And yeah, Linda was calling me, and it was like, yeah, I have the machine almost ready. And yeah, I had some prototypes, and it's quite funny to say that the guys where I was on the sea with, I had some banding prototypes, and it just wasn't working good enough. We see the big pluses if we can band crab or band lobster because they're staying stronger. But it was like I had an innovative machine on deck, and we were working, empty the pots, doing the crabs in the live tank and everything. And suddenly everybody was like, we heard like, and it was like, and the guys were like, and all the bending material was just, the sensor was dirty, and it was like shooting bullets in front of our necks. So all my personnel was liking, Stefan, this is good that we do this, but if you have 2,000 kilos of crabs, yeah, what we're gonna do? Are we just going to nick again, or next week we have vacation because this is working? And I was like, okay, it's time for a change. So the past 3 years, at my home, there are like thousands of pieces of foil, shrinking material. And yeah, my wife isn't very happy because everywhere is shrinking material. The kitchen, I even asked my wife if she could hold up her hand and if I can shrink her fingers to test some foil. So it was time to work on something real nice. What I'm going to do is I will show you a movie. In March this year, we were invited by M&S because yeah, we drove around 5,000 kilometers in just 1.5 weeks. I had some good companionship because driving it all myself was a bit too much. I'm always in for anything, so even this journey. But yeah, there is enough talking. I want to show you, we have a small preview video of how that was going and the enthusiasm of all the fishermen. We have a really good context now, and yeah, we hope to realize it, because there will be eventually in Brussels, and it was Monday in Brussels, a ban on nicking claws of crabs worldwide. And yeah, I just like that it's from me for the sector. I feel and I know how a fisherman sometimes can't defend himself because he is hard working on the sea, and he has enough time to that instead of make innovative things. Just to let you see that here was all the bending testing with the guys, thousands of bands, and it was like, oh, my hands, and oh, what's this and what's that, and then I had a formula like plastic shrinking in salt water and everything, but still bands are going to lose, and then the live tank, and then crabs are damaged. And so after thousands pieces of foil, oh, you can see here shrinking material in salt water, and yeah, it was like crazy, all that rubber bands shooting everywhere in my home. But now we have finally good materials, and I must say something interesting happened, because last week I was getting a report that from crab shells they are trying to make plastics. So I was like, whoa, wait, my head again, sorry. This is now what we invented, and it's working really well, but we're not, the woman in front of me, she says, we're not there, we neither, but we're coming there. I'm going to show you a movie. This is the premiere, because we didn't show it anywhere. From our feedback trip, talking with fishermen, talking with other parties. Yeah, and I hope it speaks for itself. We have a long way to go, but I really try to make it working, also realistic, on board for the fishermen. Give them a better quality, give the product a better quality. So just enjoy the movie. So that was our journey so far. And then, of course, all the questions came. Foil in the sea, and everybody, NGOs, and because we spoke with a lot of fishermen, we came back with a total new machine. And we're now up to do, in February we go back, we will build certain machines. It will be a much smaller machine, and it's quite funny to say that after generations, people nicking one claw at a time, what we've seen with the new machine is that fishermen told us, I want to put one claw at a time in the machine. What we experienced also in the cooling fridges is that heating spirals doesn't work. So there was Stefan flying out to Switzerland to a special family factory for concentrated hot air, because some NGOs told me we don't want that the heat is coming into the crab's face. And the guys really laughed because they said, oh, but you saw in the beginning, then we make a rail for sunglasses with the crab, and then we swipe the crab and do it in, and then he has sunglasses. Oh, no heat. I'm quite strict for myself, but anybody in the room said to me, Stefan, it's just a prototype. I mean, the idea needs to start. And what fishermen like to see things. And I must say that I was a little afraid of the comments, and yeah, I'm a people guy and just really liking everybody and friendly, happy, enthusiastic as always. But now we have a special heating system. It's real cool. It's sensored heat, and it only shrinks the foil and not the crab. The crab isn't feeling any heat anymore. So we're gonna hopefully build 2 machines, and in February be back in Scotland and England, drive the same round again, and have a Clawbinder version 2.0. So 1 minute. Oh, I can tell you I'm done. Yeah. So everybody, This was my presentation. Many thanks, and I hope you have a wonderful conference. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Stefan. That was an amazing movie. If you will not succeed with your innovations, you can always become a movie maker. Okay, so now we get to the voting. Questions? Any questions? Well, there's not a lot of room for questions, to be honest. We're really over time. But because it's you, Irene.
Maybe it's a silly question, but what's the welfare improvement of having the claws packed like this? Like, what's the welfare problem, and what are you solving with the machine? I'm not a crustacean expert.
Relevant question. Yeah. So maybe you have to explain the nicking, what nicking is, first of all.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know what's claw nicking. Claw nicking, I'll stand up again. Claw nicking, I will keep it short. Claw nicking is like a triangle, and we take the crab legs, we move it on, and yeah, you can do it with a knife. You are making a small incision, so crabs are in the live tank and don't hurt each other anymore. And yeah, because of the upcoming ban in Brussels, and we see, of course, that what I've tested on my own vessel is that I can keep them much longer alive, much stronger, and I see less movement if we foil it. So they are much more, how do you say that, faster. If I'm taking them out of the pot, they are wild, and you see they experience stress. But with what I've seen, I've did some testing, that if I nick them or banding or just foil them, I see a whole other crab, and I did some testing with, sent them over to other countries, and what we've seen is that they keep much more alive. Even some nicked are dead and some are alive, but yeah, we need to do a lot of testing, but for now, for me, that's a lot of improvement. And what we've seen is that, and what we've heard, and if there is whisper in the hallways, there will be a very big ban on nicking the crab. So for me as a fisherman, that's quite concerning because what I need to do. So this was for me just a beginning of an innovation.
Yeah, so just for everybody to understand, the bottom line is normally the tendons are cut and this is an alternative. Okay, so there's the welfare improvement. And Stefan also took some serious steps to have scientists look at it. I would like to go to the Mentimeter. So get your phones ready. So welfare impact. Sorry? So while you're on Mentimeter, I remind you again of the criteria. Welfare impact, feasibility, and originality. Christine, did you manage? Great. Okay, you had the last vote. Yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, then we have a winner. Stefan! There you go.
What do I need? What do I need to say? Many thanks. And I hope that in 2 years I can show a movie that it has worked. And yeah, I want to thank my team also. Can you come up, guys?
I think your team needs to be on the stage.
Yeah, and I also want to invite David Gera and Linda Wood.
So they've been on stage 2 times, Linda.
Yeah. Can you give them applause, Linda and David?
Over. There you go. So yeah, I just want to say, Stefan, I admire your courage to take on new things, and endless motivation. Is there anything else left to say, Mike?
I don't think so.
No?
Inspired.
It was very inspirational.
Michelle's comments on your filmmaking as well. You do have a backup career there. That was very good. Well, really,
Is that you? The credits belong to you? Oh, well done. Then I would like to give you the prize for this.
Thank you.
To help you on your journey. And congratulations, a big applause for everybody. Ja, nog meer. Ja. Oh, definitely. There you go.
Thanks. It's just, I wanted to make a point that this actually started out of relationships that came out of the first catch welfare platform. So this is a direct result, really, of efforts of the catch welfare platform.
Yeah. Thank you. That's true. And anybody else? Anybody else? No? Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
well done, guys.
And I'm not convinced that this is the last time that Stefan is on stage with an idea. He has two more years to come up with new ideas.